Back again, man. And this one, this one's a, this one's a big one, man. Pause. This is a big ass reaction, bro. Um, Avelino, God save the streets. Um, bro, the promo for this album has been mad, man. Promo for this album has been absolute madness. Like, I I feel like he's been promoing it for like since like November or some shit, or October. Probably teased it even before then, and now it's finally here, bro. And I'm literally gonna keep it real. I didn't even realize he was gonna drop it till literally like yesterday or the day before. I forgot. I just knew the album was coming out. I didn't realize that when he had given the specific date, and he just fucking. I guess I don't know when he announced it. If you know when he announced it, let me know in the comments. Like when he announced the specific date. But yeah. Shout out to my guy Nathan in the comments. Actually, he might have actually mentioned that in one of his comments. But we were talking as well about this album, and the if y'all didn't realize, as well, along with this album, he also released this booklet thing, which is basically literally 3 minutes him rapping, going over the people, everyone who helped with this album, like from all the producers, all the directors, all the whatever guitarists, it was like incredible, man. And we're always calling out every single producer who made every single beat, like, as well. That's lit. From someone who makes beats, like, that's lit. That an artist would like show that much love, make a whole ass video. Um, but yeah, man, that shit was like, I replied to my man Nathan in the comments about it. Like, that shit like took me aback, bro. It's like, this dude is so humble, so kind to people. Never seen no rapper do anything like this, bro. Like, literally drop a separate song, just to thank all the people behind the album. I mean, so Dave sort of did that one time, or he's done that before, like on Six Paths, on the end credits, which is like in Spotify. It's the same track as 71. At the end, he goes into the credits, sort of. But Avelino actually made a fucking, like, this dude was actually rapping when he was doing it, which is crazy. But yeah, anyways, fam. Happy Joma as well, man. The second to last. This might be the last Joma, or depending on when Aida is, I think it might be the second to last Joma in Ramadan. I think it might be just the last one. Um, Big up, yeah, Ramadan Kareem, man. To everyone fasting, and everyone all participating and everything. I've been fasting, man. Um, it's been a month, as always. It always flies by, man. Um, and yeah, fam, it's a great Juma present right here, man. This album, fam. Uh, Probably gonna get to the French the Kid as well. Might do a couple of, like, song reactions before, from my man Nathan, who he told me, like, his favorite songs and all that. Probably gonna do those, see some of his other work, and then get into the album, even though I know it already dropped. But this one I had to get to ASAP, fam. I'm surprised it's only 11 songs, 36 minutes. The amount he's been teasing, I thought this was about to be huge. But I mean, honestly, I think it's great to just move away from this whole trend in music of doing hella long albums, man. Like, I don't know if it's really a trend, but, like, shout out to Av, like, cause I do think this is probably the better way to go. Um, Being that this was his debut album, which is crazy. Uh, so crazy to me that my man, like, the are his albums before, like FYO and Young Fire Will Flame, like, are those? I mean, I guess that's a joint one, but I guess those are considered mixtapes. And this is what he's calling his debut album. So yeah, man, I'm seems like he put hella effort to it. If you watch the booklet, you kind of see, like, there's so many people behind this album, and he put effort into this, fam. So yeah, man, let's get into this. And there are some singles we've reacted to on here, like God Save the Streets Part 2 and Vex, but probably just gonna let those ride. Just listen to them again. I feel like reactors a lot of times break the flow of the album just because they've listened to a track before and single, and then they just skip it. And Acceptance, I already seen. There's a video for it. Dropped it literally 9 hours ago, man. I'm doing this reaction on, you know, literally the Friday that it dropped. Um, so yeah, man, I wanted to do it early too, but yeah, Ramadan, man, I was having my suhoor, man. I was eating and all that, and I was like, yeah, man, I can't be asked, not gonna lie. So you know, had to you know, go back sleep and wake up and do this now. So let's go. Let's get into this, man. I'm so pumped up for this, bro. Let me make sure my shuffle play isn't on. All right, let's get into this, man. God Save the Streets, Avelino, bro. Most underrated rapper at the UK. Honestly, I'm tired of saying that. Honestly, maybe that's an insult to him at this point. But I hope this dude does numbers, man. I hope this does bits, man.
I became a successful criminal, but I amounted to nothing. Do you understand? I never actually became anything but a successful criminal.
I told Big Bra, ring him back. Yeah, he's in the can still. Skip school, rolling with straps like it's Nashville, and there's no taking it back. I've got his back still. I've seen the realest ones get sectioned off, and that's mad real. Mental health is real up in the hood, but no one talks about it. Kill or be killed, and even runners never walk without it. Trying to get through to the kids, so I got them all around me, but they still roll with automatics, and they're automatics. Bang, bang, another man's down on the high road. Never had skies letting it sky though. Now he's writing letters in pen with a biro. Olders don't give him no guidance. Our days guys though. Guy full size trap line was blowing up. He let his dog run it for him. Now the cat's old enough. He's thinking about fucking up his brethren. Cause he's fucking up. He's trying to get his money up instead of playing money up. Yeah. I've seen this.
Oh my God, bro. Dude, what a start, man, bro. Going straight into the flows, man. And honestly, I fuck with that heavy, man. It's gonna sound I'm just like glazing D-Ride the fuck out of it. I just love Avelino, man, and I'm tired of him not getting appreciation, bro, for how fucking great of a rapper and guy this dude is, man. But so many people be starting their albums like mad interludes, like whole ass track, just of nothing. You know what I mean? Which interludes sometimes can be good as fuck, but like meaningless interludes are just like a fucking like 40-second like intro, man. My man had like a little 20-second, you know, start, got into the flows, didn't spend the whole song, you know, getting drowned in the whatever intro, you know. I mean, that's I fuck with that, man. And bro was talking his shit, man. Bro had some bars in there. Come on.
I never actually became anything but amounted
Reload this
to
thing,
nothing.
man. The vocals big
I
up.
amounted to nothing. Do you understand?
Nah, reload this thing from the beginning. My bad, man.
I became a successful criminal, but I amounted to nothing.
God Save the
Do you
Streets, man.
understand? I never actually became anything but a successful criminal.
That's deep. Okay.
I told Big Bra, ring him back. Yeah, he's in the can still. Skip school, rolling with straps like it's Nashville, and there's no taking it back. I've got his back still. I've seen the realest ones get sectioned off, and that's mad real. Mental health is real up in the hood, but no one talks about it. Kill or be killed, and even runners never walk without it. Trying to get through to the kids, so I got them all around me, but they still roll with automatics, and they're automatics. Bang, bang, another man's down on the high road. Never had skies letting it sky though. Now he's writing letters in pen with a biro. Olders don't give him no guidance. Our days guys though. Guy full size trap line was blowing up. He let his dog run it for him, not give him no guidance. Our days guys though. Guy full size trap line was blowing up. He let his dog run it for him, now the cat's old enough. He's thinking about fucking up his brethren, cause he's fucking up. He's trying to get his money up instead of playing money up. I've seen the same story like the size trap line was blowing up. He let his dog run it for him, now the cat's old enough. He's thinking about olders don't give him no guidance. Our days guys though. Guy full size trap line was blowing up. He let his dog run it for him, now the cat's old enough. He's thinking about fucking up his brethren, cause he's fucking up. He's trying to get his money up instead of playing money up. I've seen the same story like a million times. They go down for stupid money, you're the silliest crimes I did. F with my killie and my Killian striker. No trace, no case, I'm bringing up like a can't trust a soul out there. Cup full of spirits, cause there's no soul out there. Went from boys to men, the end of the roads out there. Can't be in pole position without a pole out there, yeah.
Bro, he's giving bars, fam, on the first track. Can't be in position with them poles out there, man. Oh, see, I know about the UK. I know F1 is massive over there. I've been getting into F1 recently, you know what I'm saying? But obviously pole position, you know, if you're basically in first place, that's what that means. Little bar in there basically, but also saying like, how are you supposed to be in position when the poles out there, like poles as in guns or like weapons and straps and all that. Dave has had, you know, mentioned that, used that word before as well to refer that. But how can you be in position when there's poles out there? Like, if when there's guns and straps, all these weapons out here, man, how can I really make it? How can I have success, man? This is like debilitating, you know what I mean? It's fucked up. He had some other lines in there too. How he's trying to get his money up when he should be putting money up or something like that. Like, he's kind of basically trying to hustle and do all this, you know, this criminal activity, I'm assuming he's saying, but why don't you be put money up to something? Put some money up, go to school, put some money up, you know what I mean? It's lit from him, man. Yeah, let's reload some. These are some other ones, other little schemes. He had two, the dogs and the cats one. Then he had that Nashville bar at the beginning. I was trying to figure that out. I don't know what he said. And he had he had another one as well in there, but yeah, dude is going hard.
Soul out there, cup full of spirits, cause there's no soul out there. Went from boys to men, the end of the roads out there. Can't be in pole position without a pole out there, yeah. Shoulders and
he said can't be in a pole position without a pole out there. So I think he's kind of saying the kind of similar to what I was saying, but different. Like, they rely on it so much. They rely on like having weapons or whatever, being strapped or whatever. So that because that's the only way they can ensure that they're like, whatever, in terms of the streets or whatever, that they're not caught lacking. They're always, you know, number one, pole position, whatever. So sort of like the other side of what I'm saying, like probably like their mentality, people in the streets, bro. And this is really embodying God save the streets, bro. Makes sense, man. Talking about the trials and tribulations of what people are doing wrong.
Where the crap if the shoe fits. Ride down some pedals on the scooters. The shoe fits. Shotters and shooters, where the crap if the shoe fits. Ride down.
Shotters and shooters. Something wouldn't be the crep if the shoe fits or something like that. Is that what he said? And obviously, does the shoe fit? That Foot Asylum show. I don't know if you watched it on YouTube. Conan went on the show one time. Crep and Conan. I think that's the bar he's making. I don't know. And like crep means shoe. So.
Pencil the scooters. Kicked out his yard and now we're doing a looting. Do what you gotta do, but no, you ain't gotta do this. Disconnect from the matrix. But there's no oracle in the ends or saviors. Niggas don't know that God in the flesh, brother. All these jewels came with the same chain of events. Yeah, no grind, no shine, but it's gotta take risks, but we had to risk our lives. Ducking no bills, still had to build a line. Most man who tried to make it out ended up inside. Married to the game, so forever hold your peace. And if you move weight, then that's major key. And these were songs that our story made us read. I said a prayer in my head, it was God save the streets. God save the streets. Yeah.
This one was a cold intro, man. Bro, and the strings in the back, you can hear them. They're like in the national anthem type of strings, bro. Like God save the queen, you know what I mean? The national anthem, you know what I'm saying? Whoever big up the producers.
Punctured in three places. Right, punctured in three places. And I'll show you the scars. You can see it all because I've got the photos and the X-rays. And I never bled. I never passed out. I rung my own ambulance. Do you understand? And I was fully awake.
What is this dude talking about? That dude's the same dude from the beginning of the song. That dude's a real one, a real criminal, bro. I don't know who that is, man. But what a track, man. What an opening track, man. Big up the production, man. Had some bars in there as well. He had that line towards the end that was lit, man. Like, y'all, like you're all God in the flesh or something like that. Something like this chain came with the same chain of events or something like that. There's a necklace came with the same chain of events, like a bar on, chain of events, but like a chain. I was trying to think what he means like that. That's a deep bar, bro. I don't know, maybe saying like, I think what he means by that, because I was trying to fit this on my head. Just saying like, this success that I have now, I've been through the same stuff y'all have been through. Like people talking to people in the streets or whatever, because it seems like that's obviously the purpose of this album to some extent. Like I was there in the trenches. I was going through all this shit that y'all are going through. Complete trenches, had nothing, all this, but like I got to this chain. I got this wealth through the same events that y'all been through, bro. So it's never like not in reach, bro. Some lit shit. Let's get into the second one. Obviously you heard this before, but yeah, let's let it rock, man. I'm probably not gonna say much, but let's let it rock, man.
Woke up extra early just to give thanks. I just got the new range, mine was on a ridge back. Really trying to pedal to the metal, so I did trap. Being impatient, nearly had to lost an impact. But I saw death, saw jail, and I skipped that. I'm my own worst enemy, and it's a mismatch. Yeah, Rolex is fucking wristband, it's triple AV. Anywhere I go, I bring gang. God save the streets. All these games were painful. Not ain't a day that I'm weak, but everything that I prayed for, still man are praying on me. God save the streets. Been through hell and it made a beast. Incredible scenes, got targets so they aim at me. Yeah, love and they hate on me. Ran from feds but I chased my dreams. Work on me, I had to work. Drop that ass, so this had to work. Look at what I had to earn. Young fire can't crash and burn. God save the streets. I was in a trance, trapping when I got a chance. Yeah, God save the streets. Partying with arms, safe to say had a blast. Yo, God save the streets. Fucking with a family blood, I take that shit to heart. Put it off the scale, now we're lit, it's off the charts. They've been trying to end us from the start. Yeah, on your marks, get you set up, keep it calm. Streets is dark, when you're on the streets we're dark. Gotta feed the fam, but the greed will eat you up. Got you trying to hit the belly with them junkies moving junk. Yeah, that new packs a punch. Man, I've never left the country, but we're always sat in crunch. In the kitchen bagging up, serving food for their lunch. Take away your re-up, money multiplying, add it up. There's no divide when you come roll with mine. Yeah, trapping on stolen bikes, living on borrowed time. Line banging, phone declined, there weren't no cool wait in them times. The strip was dry, got everything overpriced.
Bro, I just want to touch real quick on that. Maybe I said it in the original reaction. Living on borrowed time, that bar. For all my Dave fans out there, man, reminds me of on Jekyll and Hyde. You know, obviously Dave's kind of, big opening, his big opener track, to his career really, when he was 16, I think it was, or 17 when he released it. He's like, one of my favorite lines from that is like, my words carry weight. What the fuck was it? I think based along the lines of like, what am I supposed to do when my time feels borrowed and my idols have gone astray? Like that line from Dave, again echoing this whole sentiment of like feeling like your time is borrowed. If you're out here growing up in the ends, bro, certain ends where it just feels like you have no other choice but to go towards this life of crime or go towards a lot of these vices, or just difficulties in seeing your way out of it, and like having idols and good advice and good things to chase and all that. It's lit, man.
Man with jewels, thinking I'm supposed to shine as well. I was low, getting high as hell, but not off the shit that I'd buy and sell. Stood by the snail, slugs on the ground, they slide with shells. When there's man on the road trying to find you, can't find the time to find yourself. God save the streets. I was in a trance, trapping when I got the chance. Yeah, God save the streets. Partying with arms, safe to say had a blast. Yo, God save the streets. Fucking with a family blood, I'll take that shit to heart. Put it off the scale, now we're lit, it's off the charts. They've been trying to end us from the start.
No
Know what you do when you play the streets. Really out here, we play to keep. See my man just loud as speech. Put to the test, he ain't by that street. One of these chests sit down and leak this foot. Cow, this beef. Get an MP like down the street. I'm like, God save the dean. Tired of playing with machines. Step out of place, I page and mean. And I had a 12 gauge in your jeans. Pull that out and show the scene. Pick up the shells, they taking an L. Licking themselves, living in jails. Wet like a rail, did it in cells. Name ring bells in HMP. Age of 15. Paper was the main issue. Ever touched something close range and seen the brain tissue. Really wanna dead for this game. Then take the game with you. The gal will set you up on the same night that she laid with you. Brothers and snakes don't lick you down, and a man that's prayed with you. Poke out your chest, mama, lick that down, won't take that brave with you. Are your bros when it comes to the end when they dig that grave with you. Beat life, bro, got a 30 with the same issue. Yeah.
My bad, I'm not trying to violate these transitions, ruin these transitions, man, but big up RA once again, man. And I heard it on the comments when I reacted to this. Some people were commenting, you know, react to some more RA, react to these songs. Yeah, like I said, I'm trying to go back to the stuff I you know, had wrote down in my list from early and go back to those right now. And I have you know, the things people recommended from RA. I'm definitely gonna react to that because, bro, I fuck with dude heavy, man. Like, I ain't even gotta say like the stuff like that crept in Conan song, man. The Khalas song, the Kalas song, one of the best lyrical displays ever. So I'm gonna get to RA, don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody starts off innocent, yeah, including me, so I relate to this brother like he's really family tree. He never really knew what love was, so he had to hit the street, cause every time he was at home, his mum and dad just used to beef and it was getting to him. Plus there weren't no food to eat, his sis was getting so hungry that she found it hard to sleep. He had dreams that his mother told him that he can't achieve. He crept under all the pressure, started linking crack fiends. Should have been at school, but he had work on him instead. Post-Cold Wars, he didn't pick this address. No pain, no gain, he was hurt, blood, it was stress. Just trying to get himself out of ends, had to make ends meet first. Cause mommy's got an empty purse. He knew his dad would leave, but never knew he'd leave in a hearse. No generation.
Bro, this guy is just like, this is what's happening now, man. You got this guy on his album. He has a theme. He has a strong theme to make this album around. And he's always been, whereas how he's always been this rapper that, you know, has incredible bars, incredible technical ability. Now you give this guy a theme, bro, and now he's just going crazy, man. Like, oh my days, bro. Oh my days, man. Like, my guy's like this theme, man. The whole thing, basically, just painting this picture, and he's painting the picture and casually giving bars on the side, man. Like, post-Cold Wars, he didn't pick this address. Like, talking about basically a kid who grew up, bro, in the streets, man, and just the choices or lack thereof, you know what I mean?
Everybody starts at home, his mum and dad just used to beef and it was getting to him. Plus there weren't no food to eat, his sis was getting so hungry that she found it hard to sleep. He had dreams that his mother told him that he can't achieve. He crept under all the pressure, started linking crack fiends. Should have been at school, but he had work on him instead. Post-Cold Wars, he didn't pick this address. No pain, no gain, he was hurt, blood, it was stress. Just trying to get himself out of ends, had to make ends meet first. Cause mommy's got an empty purse. He knew his dad would leave, but never knew he'd leave in a hearse. No generational wealth, just a generational curse. From the mud, he really came from the dirt and started cleaning up. One foot in the other out, cause he's seen enough. But that boy's loyal to the soil, so his team was up. You should have seen the love he was getting once he was getting it. All the parties, they let his brethren bring all their weapons in. It was still grandma's prayers that were protecting him. Cause he had a third at the end, second guessing him. And they reckon one of these days was his day of reckoning. Got it from the kitchen, some man were thinking of chefing him. He was paranoid, cause in the cut, they stabbed his boy. He felt like the game chose him and he never had a choice. Money or the violence, his older said choose wisely. Couldn't trust a soul, so he never could choose a wifey. Then he met this good girl with some good traits from a good home. Out of town with his hood mates and he took her home. He said, baby, life been a bitch, give a dog a bone. She weren't giving it up to him and it gave him hope. But he weren't trying to get too close, cause anything he ever loved just ended up in smoke. But she was like his twin flame, he felt connected to her soul. It's like his trauma just disappeared whenever she would hold him. So he held her down, showed her off and took her out. Saw a future with her car, presence made him smile. Plus she wouldn't judge him even though he's been through trials. It's too good to be true, he's in the now. He weren't trying to fall in love, yeah. He weren't trying to fall in love, yeah. He ain't ever known love, so he was guilt tripping all the time. But tripping all the time, but she saw the innocence in his eyes. Yeah.
Damn. That the same girl from Magic?
And someone asked me the question the other day. Said, what is love? I said, well, love's a commitment. Love's a benchmark on how to protect. Love is accountability and a responsibility to take care and look after others. Is love being given a product that can get you 5 years in prison? Is love giving you a product that can get you stabbed, killed, or shot?
Yeah.
Big up the
I've
transition.
been there in a second.
I'm gonna let it rock.
Trenches.
Red
And the world
Street
keeps turning, but we're trapped in a vicious cycle. It's only so high you can name it a rifle.
Ooh.
I see another you grinding. Dark on the moon for the diamonds. Trying to make a killing, not end up with life as vicious. Cycle, man, I'm not cyclist. But he's pedal bike trapping, running out doses, trying to get cash in. Cash down, I didn't want it for ransom. Trying to get their hands on a man till he slapped it. Yeah, all about action. You made a scene so they know you weren't acting. Never had a handout, only a hand thing. Ran up on the plug and eventually renting. Yeah. Hunger turned into greed. He hit the belly, had mouths to feed. It got to his head at the world at his feet. But his arms house on every street. I see another youth grinding. Dark on the moon for the diamonds. Trying to make a killing, not end up with life as vicious. Cycle, man, I'm not cyclist.
Bro, I'm gonna pause it there, man. Vicious cycle, man, I'm not cyclist. Bro's on this little American type of, American style beat, trap style beat. Similar type of flow as well. Like, I fuck with this, man. This is lit from Av. And touched on the last track, man. Like, what a great just encapsulation of this whole album. Like I said, like, focusing on a concept, and this is just one part of the whole street life. He's saying, like, describing a kid growing up, mom and dad beefing, really had no choices, horrible area, whatever, had no choice to turn to these things, narcotics, whatever, selling, you know what I mean? Goes outside, goes outside the city, finds a girl, whatever, feels like, yeah, finally has some love, but then he feels guilt. He has to, guilt trip and all this because he's worried that everything he's ever had, has gone away from him, so he never wants to really be fully in love with her, you know what I mean? What a concept, man. And, like, he had some bars in there as well. That's what I'm saying. That's why Av is such a unique guy, man. You're giving him now a theme, and then he brings his technical lyricism ability that he's always had, and brings that to the table as well, and puts those two together, man. It's like, this is what we're seeing in this album so far, man. Like, those bars, like, those mud, dirt, soil bars that he had throughout the track as well. Like, yeah, this guy's cold, man. I don't want to touch on everything, because first of all, I forgot some of the shit, man, I heard, bro. But I just want to let it rock, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to pause it heavy, because otherwise it's about to turn into like a 1.5 hour thing, man. But yeah, man, let's big up Wretch as well on this track. Let's see what he does, man. And Av's been going stupid so far.
But he's pedal bike trapping, running out doses, trying to get cash in. Cash down, I didn't want it for ransom, trying to get their hands on a man till he slapped it. Yeah. Bang, bang, they shut him down. Shutting light and he was shutting loud. On his J's, trying to run his town, he wants to run the world, they want to run him down. Something told him, get up, hustle now. Flip 100 to 100,000. He weren't trying to let his mama down, and now she's burying him underground. It's the same old story, trying to go from the God to glory. I don't want war, but man won't bore me. So I got my mask on Jason Voorhees. Poor me, I'm just trying to get rich. Gotta go from a bando to the Ritz. See, man, cut yards from bricks. Scarface, really scarred us kids.
Damn, those vocal effects they put in on him, bro. That's some cool shit. That reminds me of some shit Kendrick Lamar would do low key. Just distort, put it in, like, distorting his voice, whether it was him actually doing it, him trying to do his own voice, doing a voice himself, or like the audio engineers or whatever distorting it and all that. Like, that's some cool shit, man. And this continuing the whole theme thing, man. Literally the title of this vicious cycle, like, that's what he's been talking about. Mom having to bury their son, like, all this, like, street life, like just how it's a cycle, man. That's how it is, man. You just gotta try to. I don't even know, man. Nah, we can't even get into this conversation, but yeah, that's what a theme for this track, man.
Same old story, trying to go from the God to glory. I don't want war, but man won't bore me. So I got my mask on Jason Voorhees. Poor me, I'm just trying to get rich. Gotta go from a bando to the Ritz. See man, cut yards from bricks. Scarface, really scarred us kids. I see another you grinding. Dark on them all for the diamonds. Trying to make a killing, not end up with life as vicious. Cycle, man, I'm not cyclist. But he's pedal back trapping, running out of doses, trying to get cash in. Cash down, now they want it for ransom. Trying to get their hands on a man till he slapped it.
What do you want me to do?
Richard Branson, Kodak.
I'm a bad man.
Yo, I see this one little dude. He was on smoke, so I rolled him a zoo. He sold rock and rolled with the goons. Heavy metal, that poker was huge. Busy in the cut, just trying to cut through, even though.
Heavy metal, that poker was huge. You know, probably shank poker, and metal, made out of metal, whatever. What was it? The line before as well, like the dude was on smoke, so I rolled him a zoo. That's an underrated, like, probably go over people's heads. So that's a lit ass bar, low key, man. Like, obviously smoke, zoo, light in the zoo. There's smoke and shit, but you're smoking. But bro, I don't know why I'm explaining it like I'm explaining to a 5-year-old fan. My bad. But at the same time, obviously you're on smoke, so the dude's probably he's wilding, super aggressive, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Take a smoke, you'll chill out, bro. Yeah, like. Who is this? Man, he keeps saying.
This one little dude, he was on smoke, so I rolled him a zoo. He sold rock and rolled with the goons. Heavy metal, that poker was huge. Busy in the cut, just trying to cut through. Even though he's got baggage, he's bagging up food. Ready for war, not ready for truce. He ain't trying to let go, but he might let loose. Whoa, duck, and I'm on goose. Whoa, fast money, man, are just too slow. He ain't even grown, but he's run up in a few rows. His next move went left. Caught the sack, couldn't bust no left. His end of the road was a back road in the ends, and he had enough heart, but it hit him in his chest.
The bars, man.
You grinding, dark on them all for the diamonds, trying to make a killing, not end up with life as vicious. Cycle, man, I'm not cyclist. Yeah, instead of pedal back trapping, he took the long road, no traffic. Could've got caught up, didn't let it catch him. It's all one big distraction.
With captions. I saw the view of the cycle from the view of my cycle. We never chose where we live, but we choose to be rivals. At times I had more faith in my mates than the Bible. The church was on the other side. We couldn't pray for survival. How can your mum pay attention when she can't pay for renting? You just lost your brethren, now you can't find direction. Your dad keeps you centered through fear, not affection. It's like your loved ones are helping you prepare for a sentence. I ain't too proud to tell you it's all about pride. When Jashin got cut, he was holding the inside of his insides outside. Go on, tell me that you're outside. All those pennies for your thoughts wouldn't even make a pound sign. And since money is your breath, and you find comfort in the ends, and trust is now your ex, because love is not respect, and the mirror don't reflect, so you're no longer seeing what the suffering projects. Got you fumbling the bread, so they stuck it on your head, and you wonder why you're vexed.
Ooh. What a transition, fam. Oh my days. And I say that while I pause it, but I mean it basically ended type shit. Oh, bruh. Ooh. You're wondering why you vexed, man. Like, I always thought, man, like, hearing Rich 32, he's so, like, gifted in, like, a poet sense. Like, obviously, he's a great, incredible, goated-ass rapper, but, like, I always thought, I'm like, bro, if bro did spoken word or some type of... Because I would get those vibes from him, man, like, and he basically had the, like, literally a word from Rich 32. Basically, like, the last, whatever, however long, like, that spoken word, man, like... So much facts was said, man. Like, you could literally break down every single line and just talk about it for literally, like, that fucking just 40 seconds talk. You could literally talk about it for, like, 10 minutes, man. We probably, like, fit 10, 15 minutes, bro. Basically, he was putting bars in that shit, puns, sort of, like, basically to emphasize all the shit that's wrong with the streets and sort of telling it from the perspective of, like, a youth in the streets, like, this is how they're feeling, man, and they know it because they felt it personally, man. Like, yeah, I mean, you could touch on every single thing he said in there, man. Like, so much facts, man. It's a legend right there, man. Let's get into this Vex. Already heard this before, but let's, you know what I mean, keep it rolling.
Go, baby, go.
If I shoot my shot, my dog, I won't miss. Outside, I take risks. Eliminate risk. On the pitch, I assist. Ling it. Flip it. Spin it.
They know that I'm smoky. I've been on fire with no heat. I don't even smoke like that. I'm with a pippin' on stogie. Yeah. Bros over hoes, so I pull up with broski. He was on a bus with man, now the gang got bust down chokies. Yeah. Shorty said choke me, they gave me neck. Yeah. Celibate thing just gave me sex. More money, more problems, might have to pay me less. Yeah. Never made enough and it made me vex. I just wanna fuck up a check. Vex. Show me the money, I'm there. Yeah. Show me respect, money and power, triple threat. I've been on tour, but I'm still on the ends. Nationwide, but I don't do F. Fuck what they said, fuck what you heard. I'm God in the flesh. I'm in Christian down to the creps. Public figures on private jets. Yeah. Local lad, but I'm overseas. Just spent more than a gold AP. I don't know what came over me. Yeah. But I'm over the hype, still roll deep when I roll with the guys. We was trapping at Katie Price, saw for a pair of Jordan, but yeah. They know that I'm smoky. I've been on fire with no heat. I don't even smoke like that. I'm with a pippin' on stogie. Yeah. Bros over hoes, so I pull up with broski. He was on a bus with man, now the gang got bust down chokies. Yeah. Shorty said choke me, they gave me neck. Yeah. Celibate thing just gave me sex. More money, more problems, might have to pay me less. Yeah. Never made enough and it made me
Vex. Angry, cross and miserable. I know that I can be difficult. I went various schools, but that's not why I've got principles. Hold on,
Yo, G.
I just needed an interval. More money, more problems, but I wouldn't want your problems, cause the room in this. Man don't know about anger till they've had a family member killed by cancer. Man don't know about Vex till they got innocent members doing a stretch. Man don't know about rainfall until there's a drought and you ain't got a neighbor. Man don't know about indie, cause them boy they're always at the label. I told them years, months, weeks, days, I was in advance. Please, I do not want my flowers in a vase. And a bad boy with Pat 15. Couldn't even parallel park, no license. I ain't even had a girl ask.
If I shoot my shot, my dog, I won't miss. Outside, I take risks. Eliminate risk. On the pitch, I assist. Ling it. Flip it. Spin it.
They know that I'm smoky. I've been on fire with no heat. I don't even smoke like that. I'm with a pippin' on stogie. Yeah. Bros over hoes, so I pull up with broski. He was on a bus with man, now the gang got bust down chokies. Yeah. Shorty said choke me, they gave me neck. Yeah. Celibate thing just gave me sex. More money, more problems, might have to pay me less. Yeah. Never made enough and it made me vex.
Just try this halftime thing
I just wanna fuck up a check.
in the beats. Like, a couple times so far as halftime the beats.
I'm one, I'm the best.
I did see actually on Instagram, just to pause before this track, my bad, I'm about pausing, maybe hella, my bad, posted something basically explaining his process behind making this track and everything, the one of one. And I was wondering watching that booklet as well, who is this Raf Riley guy? But I don't know if he's a musician or, I'm assuming he's a musician obviously, but because I don't know, saying a piece by Raf Riley, I don't know, makes me think maybe he's like a poet or like, I don't know, maybe just someone out of the space completely, but like wanted to have him on the album. I'm not sure. I don't remember actually. I think he introduced him in the booklet probably, but this album has been mad so far, man. Like, I beg, man, I need to know who is this white Donnie, bro, that he got talking in this white criminal mastermind dude that he got talking like, you know, in like a few of these tracks, you know, the opening of this album, he talked on Twin Flame at the end, I think. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is, man. Maybe he knows Rich or Rasmus. Maybe he knows Av. But yeah, man, get to this.
It's no excuses, I'ma do what I've gotta do. Against all odds, is it even impossible? My people starving, so I've gotta get proper food.
Again, against all odds, is it even impossible? Odd, even, but is it even impossible against all odds? Like, it's cold. Casual bar for this guy, man. So cold, man. That's how good he is.
It's no excuses, I'ma do what I've gotta do. Against all odds, is it even impossible? My people starving, so I've gotta get proper food. Might start whipping up just so I can drop the roof. Rooftop parties, all my charges got chains on. Champagne bottles in Chanel, all my shades on. AVs got the city lit, now I'm Akon. One day that'll be me and my day ones. I saw this OG and he told me about OT. He told me hold heat and don't ever get cold feet. I started shooting for the stars, now they all know me. There's no runners up when you're in your own league. Yeah, I'm 101, head to toe in chrome. Fuck that shit, the summer's done. Straight, praying nephew in the sun. Done my fucking thing and now these women wanna fuck.
What a switch.
That's what they're calling for. We were just window shoppers. Now I'm in all the stores. Step to the mic and Mike and Mary, Christian Dior. They said I was done at the stage. Can we perform some more? Yeah, the meanest, I mean it. There's Gucci on his body. No, my G don't need no G-list. The realest, I pre the Prada's on the pedal speeding. They know I set the dealership, but not as dealers. Yeah, yeah. And there's no going back. For the show, I need a chauffeur. Catch me chilling in the back. I'm on billboards, posters, magazines, and on plaques. Gotta do what I do, cause I'm the only one who can. Yeah. Destined for more, I just got bored of the trap. Yeah. Just flipped a kilo, got the weight off my back. Really wanted the portions, instead of calling them cabs. Yeah. Took off my seatbelt, but my bro stayed strapped. Snap, snap, the paper's getting us packed. Girls want me taking them back, but nowadays all of them tapped. Tap, tap, got diamonds throwing it back. They wanna go for the gold, but I still roll with gang.
It really has took a lot. I know a lot of men, a lot of people would have broke a lot sooner.
Yeah. Couldn't put me in my place, was feeling out of place. Started drinking with no chase, I'm gone without a trace. Trying to find a way out, silver lining, grey clouds. Found the fun, I guess I'm ready for a rainy day now.
What the hell? It's like some Jersey Club type shit. What the hell? What the fuck? Whoa, man, that track was a trip, fam. That track was a trip, man. One of one. I fuck with that song heavy too, cause just completely changed the vibes, you know, relaxed the vibes on this, you know, just a more of a slow vibe, but then at the end that little switch up was like on some fucking, I don't even know, some fucking psychedelic type shit. I don't even know what I would describe that as, man. Complete switch up. And I was mentioning during the song, I probably should stop talking during the songs, but I think was it this this song I was saying how he's tried the beats have gone, you know, big of the producers, man, like the beats have had a few in a couple of songs now, a few little switch ups where they'd go halftime, you know, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, like when you hear sort of like the drums and the hi-hats sort of like tss, 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 like going like half the time that they were going before, half as fast, type of shit. I feel like you've probably heard Travis Scott has done it. A lot of rappers do it these days in their you know, in their beats every once in a while. And you know, my bad as well. I was looking down at my phone, but I wanted to show y'all some shit and I completely forgot it had happened, man. I wasn't listening to the album. really, I just put this on my story because I was gonna listen to the album and I didn't actually listen to it. Like, I didn't even listen to like the first song at all, because I'm not doing no fake reactions, man. But I posted on my story. Oh my god, I'm tweaking. A couple hours after the album dropped, saying, literally, it says like love from Cali. Oh my god, love from Cali at Avelino. I said, check out my YouTube and bio for reaction soon, my G. I was like thinking about it. I was like, imagine Avelino somehow, checks out the channel or some shit, and then Avelino fucking reposted it, bro. And I mean, to be fair, it's not much of an achievement because he was reposting hella people, bro. Like, you literally see the amount of stories he has just reposting people. Yeah, my bad. This fucking glare is not gonna. Yeah, there you go, a little bit better. You can see it. But yeah, man. Probably his management team too was just posting that, like posting hella things. I doubt it was actually him. Maybe it was. I don't know. He was reposting bare people, and I saw that, and I was like, I gotta get reposted. I gotta get some love from Avelino, man. So yeah, that was lit, man. And obviously I pray, man, at some point we get someone like Av, some big rapper, check out the channel, man, because I'm showing nothing but love, and I'm not doing that like blindly or for any other purpose other than the fact that he's legitimately. That's what I think, bro. That's my opinion, bro. You legitimately, that's how I feel, bro. I'm not doing no shit for show or whatever. And yeah, this album has been great so far, man. And I was gonna say as well about that 1 of 1, like, this whole theme of this album so far has been, touching on this whole the streets theme, the ends theme, like talking about how pointing out the wrong things in this, but also looking at it from the perspective of the person who's entrenched in it themselves, and like how obviously from their perspective you can't villainize them because it's the only options they have, like, or they have a lack of options, basically, you could say as well. So yeah, big up Avelino. And then that 1 of 1, I mean, that to say, was like a complete switcher from that. He was kind of like on a little flex vibe. You could say there's probably some purpose in the context of the song. Maybe he's saying it like sort of like someone who's in the streets but now is coming up, and now they're feeling themselves. They're like, oh, I'm coming up, I'm working hard and all this. This kind of song embodies it. Or maybe he just wanted to put a song in there, just a flexing song. No problem with that for me. I feel like rappers, a lot of times they could either get too far away from the album theme or get too caught up in it. So I mean, it's definitely a balance. Let's get into this. So what? I saw he was shouting out this progression guy Heavy. He seemed like I think he was a musical wizard, apparently. He seemed like, from what I saw in the booklet. So I don't know if was he a pianist or I don't know exactly, but he was shouting him out heavy. So let's get into this.
Right. Yeah. Don't want trust. Yeah. Just trying to get out of gut. I never had shit, so what? Started in the bit, so what? Trying to buy bricks, so broke. Yeah. Don't want trust, that's just how the kids grow up. Growing up in the ends, shit was hella sticky, we was stuck in the ends. Man, we're getting double crossed and didn't want to repent. Another kid got a 12, I seen a dozen of them. 6 feet under, make a killing or die. Fate can be fatal when you're living that life. Way before we got girls, there were things on the pride. Instead of trying to fly straight, man, we're letting the sky. 21 gun salute, grew up in the 1-5 with pure intentions, but I still had the intent to supply. Better watch your words when you're mentioning mine. Look what we did to survive. I never had shit, so what? Started in the bit, so what? Got another chick, so what? Yeah. Don't want trust, that's just how the kids grow up. Yeah. Young fire, old flame, really changed shit for me. Had to burn bridges, it was dangerous for me. With that heat in the summer, I ain't safe in my hoodie. Tryna cut through, so my mates got a dully. It's a gamble every day, I know we ain't at the bookies. No one couldn't say nothing to me. Started weighing up my options, bro, to the scales out for me. Yo, so grams way before the gram. Imagine if it never went to plan. I just had this image in my head and it was picture perfect. A lot of diamonds dancing with no flash. Trouble in the trash, 100 on the dashboard, 100 all in cash. I ain't got a trap no more, it's all a trap. But I wouldn't change a thing if I had to go back. I never had shit, so what? Started in the bit, so what? Trying to buy bricks, so broke. Yeah, don't watch us, that's just how the kids grow up. I fear being alone, yeah, until my mom left me on my own. Got nobody down for me, I'm so low, but everybody's counting on me, I'm in need of a clone. I'm collecting these queens, I need more than a throne, cause bro, ease from streams turn into cash flow. Might spend some money on me on that note. And they judge me by my collar, so I'm in black clothes. Man, I'm dying over jewels, I still want diamonds. No grind, no shine, I'ma keep shining.
This is hot, bro. This one's heat, man.
I never had shit, so what? Started in the bit, so what? Trying to buy bricks, so broke. Yeah, don't watch us, that's just how the kids grow up.
Blood, and I get it, cause the thing about crime and violence is, at first, you might not like it or you despise it, you get what I'm trying to say, or you don't get it. You feel me? Because man's pure, man's innocent or whatever, but the more and more you're around it, the more you start to adopt it as the norm. You get me? Until eventually it becomes part of who you are, fam. Do you get what I'm trying to say? The next thing you know, man's got youths who, you know, are dead or in the can. That was supposed to be a Stormzy or a Dave or a Michael Ward or a Carla or one of these great people, blood, contributing to society, fam, and moving it forward, blood. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But instead, the vicious circle got him, fam. And for me personally, it's just like, I wasn't on that, bro. I was just like, bro, I just wanted to be someone, bro. I wanted to be Young Fire, bro. I wanted to be Young Fire.
Smoke. I don't do violence out of retirement, talk. And I ain't get high, nigga, I'm so fly. I don't smoke, like I do roll. Don't stand for me, no, that's not cold, I am not your enemy. No, Jalo, reload that interlude, cause you know I don't do songs, but if I do, Al-Qaeda, wavy, rootable, out of show so they come from, trying to shit the heavy load. No, I'm the bloke, can you unlock my folk? Yeah, not the fall, it's the climbing, overstand you declining, understand the assignment, who bring the vibe in, outside who bring the vibe in, money and smoke, let's get alive, no smoke. Without Young Fire, you see this style, yeah, we can do both.
Yeah. I just want all the smoke. I might just order smoke. Then make a call, let's smoke. Boy, this is more than smoke. That nigga wanted smoke, and he got smoked so quick he never saw the smoke. No, this ain't smoke and mirrors. I really want all the smoke. There's so much fire in the booth that I record and smoke. I need a smoke alarm for all the smoke. A spliff and a Smith and Wesson, that sort of smoke. Even had smoke for breakfast, smoke salmon, wake and bake. I smoke weed, focused on my vision. I could see it through the smoke screen. Had to see the light in the dark where they smoke. Be rest in peace, pop smoke. Niggas wanna smoke me, all the smoke. I want all the smoke. Got so much smoke for these niggas, I'm getting bored of smoke. Cause growing up in hell, I had to inhale the smoke. And I wanted all the smoke. I want all the smoke, I need it.
Gonna have a 101 for that freestyle, man. These are the beats you need to ride now.
Bro, just quickly, man, before this song is over, like, this track 7, man, is So What Smoking Earlier, like, what a beautiful track, man, like, for real, bro. That So What Avelino was barring. Not sure who Progression is, like, was Progression on the beat? Was Progression, like, you know, doing one of the instruments, you know, ended up in the instrumental and all that. Not sure. But and then I don't know who the person, that woman is or whatever, singing on that Smoke interlude, man. That was beautiful. And then Avelino just switching it up at the end, going into coming back and flowing, man. That was lit, man. get into this as fucking police siren goes outside, man. I apologize if there's just like intermittent fucking sounds around me. I'm in some next apartment, fam. Like, yeah, man. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here, man. These are the trenches, man. Let's play this, man. Sin City Wretch 3-2. So like I guess maybe this would be like a normal Wretch 3-2 feature. This other one was so lit though. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the city trying to spend. Revolt with some bad boys, ditties in my ends. Go to Valley, it's a convoy, I'm with my friends. Girl are trying to pull me up and shit, I'm pulling up again. Yeah, they know my set trends. North side, baby, catch me in the West End. It was bottom high road and nice high street Ken. No one's getting curved till they saw me in a Benz. Now when I swerve them, I'm calling it revenge. No, hating my
Tottenham High Road. I know about Tottenham High Road, you know what I'm saying? I'm a real Londoner, bro. I've been to the tube station, you feel me? I'm thinking now, is it actually Tottenham High Road, the tube station? It was like, I think it was. But yeah, he said from Tottenham High Road now to some Kent or whatever. Basically, I'm assuming that basically means like Tottenham High Road, that was the trenches, man. And now we're, you know what I'm saying, we're in some luxury, you know what I'm saying, luxury areas. And bro, by the way, yeah, there's, because it's Avelino, man, like, same thing with So What. Dude was barring crazy in the beginning, or the whole, like, So What part of it. I'm not, obviously, I can't sit here and touch on every single one, like I said before, but, yeah, I'm definitely catching them, but, yeah, I mean, it's constant with my bro, like, this dude doesn't stop with the bars, that's why I fuck with him so heavy, man.
chrome hearts on my chest and a doggy dog world. Told my dog to invest. Now my D's cutting checks. He ain't getting G check. D's stress. Let the shard, we shut it down. They show us love at the Shangri-La. Fuck around and get smoked. I have a cigar, man. I need a new Chanel. Might just take a trip to France.
God save the streets. We pray. Money, power, and love. We just need some love. How about you? Me, don't play. Escape. Money, power, and love. We just need some love. This is city.
I'm at the London night. Started taking in the views. I don't wanna drive. All we ever saw was red and now I'm colorblind. My brother from another mother's from the other side. No, we're not saints, but I prefer the Central Pay. Dinner dates at night time with a day date. 20 plates and up. I had so much on my plate. I had to serve food. Now I tip the waitress and ate. My guy
Had to serve food, now I tip the waitress and ate. Like, this song just basically talking about how life has switched up, like I said in the other bar. Like, used to serve food, like basically I used to peddle drugs. So basically put it frankly, bro. Like, I used to, you know what I mean, sell whatever, dark, light, all that, you know, move weight, as Avelino, the way he likes to say it. And he had another bar as well earlier as well, that I wanted to touch on, even though I just said I won't touch on every bar, but there's some cool stuff in there I want to
We just need
the views. I don't wanna drive. All we ever saw was red and now I'm colorblind. My brother from another mother's from the other side. No, we're not saints, but I prefer the Central Pay. Dinner dates at night time with a day date.
dinner dates at nighttime with a day date. Obviously, day date is a Rolex. You know what I'm saying? I know money. Nah, I don't. But I know that's a Rolex. That's a type of Rolex. And so, day date. But it's a, you know, date at nighttime, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That a little cold, you know what I'm saying? Play on words, you know?
So now I had so much on my plate. I had to serve food. Now I tip the waitress and ate. My guy grabbed from me. It was painful. Right hand that feeds you. Don't you know that's disgraceful? Made it out of manner where they'll make you or break you. Every man I brought brings something to the table. Stack you up in Libertine and in Take Two. Cause any wrong move and they'll catch you out and tape you. Got 'em throwing shade in your borough and the shade room. Drinking on sweet, but the liquor distasteful.
save the streets. We pray. Money, power, and love. We just need some love. How about you? Me, don't play. Escape. Money, power, and love. We just need some love. Vincent City.
Yeah, just left Hatton Gardens. Diamond in the rough, really had it the hardest. Took a Piccadilly, she so picky, shit. Even when I probably fuck, I just call it stardom. Respect the come up, I ain't want to complain. We was poverty stricken, now we pour champagne. God save the streets, man, I'm praying like I'm praying. We was really down sensational. Sensational. Yeah, sensational. Yeah, sensational. Sensational. Fresh to death, too blessed to ever stress. Fresh to death, to death. Sensational. Blessed, too blessed. Fresh to death. Fresh to death, too blessed to ever stress.
Now just for my life.
Then you would understand me a little bit. 3 white, 1 brown, that's a little mix. All the youngest got enough sweets on them, is pick a mix.
3 brown, 1 white, that's a little mix. Isn't Little Mix like the UK, like that women's, it's like a women's singing group or some shit? And I'm assuming, because I don't really know, I'm like, is it three beautiful black queens and 1 white woman in that group? I don't know. That's a bar and a half. That's a bar and a half, bro.
Now just for my life.
Then you would understand me a little bit. 3 white, 1 brown, that's a little mix. All the youngest got enough sweets on them, is pick a mix. Mom's in bitch, she don't wanna be in the bits. Uncle told me I'm the man of the house, I was still a kid. Getting growing pains from the shit I was carrying. I see the olders on the block in a drop top. It made me wanna drop out of school, so I dropped off a bit. Fuck a professor, I ain't listening, I'm not profiting. Never had a job, I was on job. Getting rid of work every day, I did not stop. And I really set the bar most high, and that's on God. Yeah, you would have seen a lot. Self-sabotage, I told myself I wouldn't be a lot. Really took a gamble on myself, and I beat the odds. Man, I'm really trying to aim at you when you're beating shots. Trying to get this fast money, got me speeding off in a punto. With goods on me like we never came from a good home. Push me to the limit, and I'm still gonna push though. Cause too much will never be enough. Yeah, then you would have PTSD as well. VVS is on me, I don't need a CV as well. From trying to make a killing, you can die in the street as well. In the T, thinking I'm ending up on the T as well. I went off the rails back and I was on TFL. They tried to box me in, but I delivered, I'm DHL. My dreams didn't shatter, the glass ceiling fell. Yeah, then you would understand why I had a vision. Really could've stayed in OT, but I had a mission. Trapping nearly trapped me in the cycle, and that was vicious. Man were getting AMs, cause they never had ambition. Instead of smoking ammo or rolling with ammunition, I really had a target, and at first it was hit and miss. Till I dropped my first hit and I went missing. Yeah,
so
then
cool.
you be blinded, diamonds, bros flooded, women wanna dive in. Sat on heated seats, I'm laid back, so I reclined it. They been sleeping on me, I can see it on their eyelids. Shootouts, it woke us up when they would rise it. We was outside, but we still was outsiders. All those split decisions, but they still couldn't divide us. I'm glad I value brotherhood and all my guys did.
And then the next track is called Brotherhood. That's lit. And oh my god, bro. That last track was lit, man. Nice little 2 minutes just barring out. And then that little like voice here in the back, like, what was it? God save something through my eyes or whatever. That was a cold ass track, man. Cold ass track, man. And I was thinking in my head as well, from the booklet, you know, I think the first producer, like first or second producer you had on that thing was Fraser T. Smith, who's so famous, man, behind so many big artists in the UK. Dave actually I think he helped Dave a lot in the beginning, and I think I don't know how much he's worked with him on his, he probably worked on him on all of his albums, I don't know, but I knew he worked with him on some of his early stuff and early projects. And yeah, big up that guy, man. Like he's definitely influencing whatever's going on here, man. It just sounds so professional, so fluid and all everything. So yeah, and let's get into this Brotherhood track. Tig's the author, obviously. I've heard some stuff from him before. I've heard like a lot of his collabs with Nines. I mean, he has like a few that I've heard. Obviously, Oh My, like massive song. I remember when I was watching Top Boy when I heard that song. I was so happy they put that shit in the show, because that's like a legendary song. I feel like, man, listen to that shit hella, and some like 1 or 2 other songs I've heard from him as well. And yeah, I heard this track was produced by a lot of big producers. It was produced by Kyle Evans. I just saw because I follow him on Instagram. He produced multiple songs for Dave. He produced multiple songs on this album. Actually, I'm pretty sure. He produced Clash. Actually, that's like the big song he produced. You know, which went mad in the UK, bro. All y'all in the UK know about this, bro. I see the clips like on I'm Just Bait and all this shit where people in their fucking schools and shit in their classrooms bumping this shit at the parties, all that. So yeah, shout out to Kyle Evans, man. And there's a couple other producers on this as well. I forgot y'all names. I apologize. But let's get into this, man. I'm expecting this gonna be lit. Has to be, man. Whole album has.
Yeah. See my brothers in the hood held on to brotherhood, sharing what we had even though they're stolen goods. I just couldn't stand being so misunderstood. They'll judge you by the cover and then they'll throw the book. Sat thinking about situations I was in. Still can't believe all the places that I've been. Just to take it in, gotta take another trip. Luggage full of baggage, this pain I'm carrying. But my brothers in the hood held on to brotherhood, sharing what we had even though they're stolen goods. I just couldn't stand being so misunderstood. We was so misunderstood. So my brothers in the hood held on to brotherhood. We was down bad, but no, it went for good. Staring at the future, I had to take a look. I need my lucky break, tired of breaking down butch. Brown liquor roll in my red cup when I'm late. At the Crown Plaza, I wake up like a king. Just to take it in, gotta take another trip. Flying everywhere, but my bro still on the wing. So deep in the car, I had no time for a trim. Hit a standstill, I moved on to bad things. Couldn't make it well, tell me why we're arguing. Had a forest fire and trying to burn your bridge. Now the smoke settled, I'm finally kinda rich. Still show love, cause it doesn't cost a thing. Whole load of anger inside me as a kid. Now when I'm seeing red, it's the carpet at the bridge. Never left the country and now we're traveling. Open up the borders, let all my brothers in. Running out of breath, but I caught the second wind. We took care of L's, but it taught us how to win. See my brothers in the hood held on to brotherhood, sharing what we had even though they're stolen goods. I just couldn't stand being so misunderstood. They'll judge you by the cover and then they'll throw the book. Sat thinking about situations I was in. Still can't believe all the places that I've been. Just to take it in, gotta take another trip. Luggage full of baggage, this pain I'm carrying.
It's just me and my bros playing with keys, the doors are closed. Can't see where I'm going. Godspeed, man can't slow down. Be patient, my brother, be patient. Be patient, my brother, be patient. I got trauma, PTSD from the corner. Skip school, it was outside playing with the wolves, and that shit taught us brotherhood. If you got me, my nigga, then I got you. Brotherhood. If you got me, my nigga, then I got you.
That game was so
I've paid the price for the crimes I've committed. I've been penalised through penitentiary and incarceration. All these things have happened because of the life that I've lived. That was my consequence of my actions. The trial and retribution of my life has been lived and accepted.
Bro, this is 2 songs now he's done this. Lived and Accepted. And the next song is called Acceptance. Through My Eyes, I think it was. He mentioned Brotherhood, and then the next song's Brotherhood. I've never seen that shit before, bro. Props to Av. I mean, like, we've seen it in, like, people, like we've seen the thing before, like, songs having great transitions. Like, Metro Boomin is so good at doing that. Like, it's like a fucking movie score, man. Which, obviously, Metro Boomin has said he wanted to do. Like, you've seen that before. And a few songs on this album has had those type of transitions, very smooth. But I've never seen this, like, almost foreshadowing the next song from the song before. That's dope as fuck. And yeah, for this last song, man, let's close this, get it to the video, Acceptance, man. What a beautiful album so far, man. And the booklet actually is a thing he uploaded just before as well. But
My neighbor just said congrats. Give praise, give.
Don Prod, man, he's producing hella shit, man. Okay, let me get my. I'm gonna just probably put it like this. Put my. Yeah, my bad for this. I apologize, guys. A little bit scuffed. Maybe I can. Nah, man, that's not gonna work. Here we go. We chillin'.
Sis said never forget where you came from, but I ain't going back. My neighbor just said congrats. Give praise, give thanks. Sis said never forget where you came from, but I ain't going back. I love the ends, but I hate them flats. We were stuck in it, made us trap. Getting paid made them hate on man, but the plug show me love, so I paid him back. Don't get back trying to chase that bag. That's what bro used to say to man. We were broke as a joke, now we laughed at the bank of a song that we made for bands. Ain't that mad? So dark cause I want the range in black. Couldn't even pay for cabs. Now I'm on a yacht doing up vacation snaps. Oh, what a feeling. I was proud, I was battling demons. Can't heal if you don't reveal it. Shit happens, I don't need no reason. Take a breath for a minute, just breathing. If you're from where I'm from and you came out alive, then that's an achievement. If I ever hurt you, then it's cause I was hurt, forgive me. Yeah. And if you ever hurt me, let's put it in the past and make history.
Yo, put it in the past, make history, man. If I ever hurt you, let's put it in the past and let's make history together. Obviously, history, past, you know, when you learn about history, you're learning about the past, but you're saying, no, let's make history, like, look into the future type shit. Like, who cares about the shit that happened to us, our differences in the past? I was hurt. Like, this is such a great song to be the final song, man. Got the piano playing, heartfelt, you know, little like, real vibe, just, like, real-ass, you know, it's acceptance, bro. It's a good way to title it, man. Just these heartfelt, being real, all that.
Yeah. And if you ever hurt me, let's put it in the past and make history. Yeah. The future's bright and I knew that. Grew up too fast as a youth. There's things that I had to unlearn, I'm a new man. When you're raised on the block, it'll do that. They're trying to move mum out, gotta move packs. From tea and that's short for trauma. I got food, not boots in my boot bag. I was trying to be an awesome baller. Had a ball in my court, got caught up. Broke down cause of how I was brought up. Dreaming of a portion of course, I just got stopped by the law enforcement. Making a big deal out of the small stuff. We in a broad, but it's Bora. Clouds been killing my people, love or money, what's more important? Questions. Did I really need to stress or did I just need me a new perspective? I ain't got enough fingers on both my hands to count all these blessings. Everybody goes through things and I'm no exception, this is acceptance.
Yeah.
If I ever hurt you, then it's cause I was hurt, forgive me. Yeah. And if you ever hurt me, let's put it in the past and make history. Yeah. Broke my girl's heart and the penny dropped. Didn't realize that the stress I caused was really a stress response. Even though I'm good with music, I ain't really good at expressing stuff. And I just place way too much value on all that expensive stuff. Yeah, when all she wanted was love. Yo, my twin flame, I'm fuming. Looking in the mirror like, why do you do this? What's the point of acting clueless when you got a choice and you're the one choosing? Mum asked why we ain't moved in together. I told her there's room for improvement. But nobody's perfect, me included, I'm finally human. My neighbor just said congrats. Give praise, give thanks. Sis said never forget where you came from, but I ain't going back. I love the ends, but I hate them flats. We was in the maze and it made us trap. God save the streets. Lord knows no one else can.
God save the streets. Lord knows no one else can.
Lord knows no one else can.
The anthem tune in the background, just like the first track on the album, bro. Wow. Damn, bro. And it's definitely completely intentional that he made the track that he dropped the video for the final track. You know, just a great way to just end the album. Like I'm saying, I'm telling you, these heartfelt, like, keeping it real and like being open to being emotional, and just these type of tracks are a great way to end the album. I'm not even trying to like almost like superficialize it or whatever the fuck that means. Like I'm not trying to like sort of make it into a whole like, oh, this is a good tactical way to end the album. Like, nah, man, it's like, it's real shit, man. That's what it should be about. Whatever you feel is best for you, whatever you feel is the best way to end the album. But I just feel like that tends to be a best way for me as a listener to like, I that's how I love to, you know, hear albums concluded, man. Like, this is a completely different sphere actually, but like Dave on Psychodrama, ending it with drama. I listen to that song so much when I'm going through rough shit, and obviously it's not like emotional in the same way this is emotional. Like I think Dave's one was like a super, obviously, like diving into his own story, his brother's story, and a lot of the pain that is caused him and everything, the the stuff he's been through. But this is not in the same vein necessarily, but it's it's just a great way, I'm saying, from a sonic perspective, like the chords, the emotion, the heartfelt lyrics, all that, man. Like, beautiful, man. What a great album, bro. Like, nothing else to say, man. Yeah, man, it's definitely gonna take a few more listens to just grasp how overall my opinions on this. I think from the first listen, it's like it's great, man, and it's so great that he didn't fall into the trap as well of, like I said in the beginning of this, not making this like 18 songs for no reason or whatever. Every single song in here had a purpose, bro. Like, yeah, this is just great album, man. And yeah, it's definitely gonna take a few listens for me to maybe refine my opinions and everything. And I'll probably let you guys know, like, as that process happens, like if I listening to it more, my feelings sort of, if I can formulate opinions on that, just like how it is with every album. I'm sure you guys have experienced the same thing. You have to listen to it a few times and everything. But yeah, just off the first listen, man, it's just literally I saved every single song, man. Like, this shit was cold, man. Though if I listen to it right now, I feel like it's a good thing to do. If you guys know, it's a guy's named Sean C, a really big American reactor. In his description, you always say like his favorite track and his least favorite tracks. My least favorite track, or let's start with, yeah, okay, I'll start with least favorite. But I mean, again, there's not a horrible track on this album. I'll probably say Vex is a good track, I feel like, from Avelino's perspective, but I think overall the features is a legend. I'm big up Acro G, but it's just they I don't know, it's just not the underperformed from the features, man. So that might be there, and that might be the only one where I have any type of serious negative feedback. So I don't want to say there's any other like least favorite ones. In terms of favorite ones, I really love the intro, really love Twin Flame, really loved bro, this is gonna sound like I'm dick riding crazy, but Through My Eyes, Brotherhood, Acceptance, So What. The One of One was cool as well, but probably not one of my favorite ones. And Vicious Cycle as well. Like, I damn near just named the whole album, but really like that Twin Flame, God Save the Streets, and Through My Eyes, and Sin City. Those are probably the top 4, maybe. Gotta listen to it more as well, but great album from Avelino, man. I'm gonna just keep this short, man. I've already been been recording for mad time, but yeah, I'll let y'all know about more opinions, as I listen more. And this is just a beautiful album, great from Avelino, great debut album, bro. Like, great debut album. I just hope this does numbers, man. I don't mean this in almost like in a condescending or like a whatever way, bro. Like, bro's made it, man. I haven't made it or nothing, but I'm just saying. I keep saying, like, I just want to see this dude do numbers, bro, because he fucking deserves it, man. Like, just as a listener, bro. But yeah, I'm gonna catch you on the next one, man. Let me know y'all opinions about this album, bro. I saw my man Nathan in the comments. He said it was heat, man, and now I listen to it, man. It's heat, bro. So yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Let me know y'all reactions to this album, and yeah, man, have a great day. Links gang, you feel me? Links gang, no deodorant. Links gang, I'm from Africa, but Links Africa, not what I'm talking about, you feel me? I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, and peace.